Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vineet, and as mentioned, I'm from Freshworks Solution Engineering team. And today I'll be talking about a couple of offerings from our side, which basically caters to customer service or citizens' grievance. And the second part that I'll talk about is how we help organizations in enhancing or improving their internal employee experience as well. So just a quick introduction about Freshworks. So we started in 2010 as a SaaS company, and we were founded in 2010, and we went public in 2021. So we started in our head office in Chennai, but now we are listed in US, and we have our head office in San Meadow, US. Apart from that, we are also located in Chennai, Bangalore, and Hyderabad, for that matter, in India. Our complete support operations, they run from Chennai head office, right? We are a 5,000 employee organization, 5,000 employees strong. We are serving more than 65,000 customers. And in terms of recognitions, we've got already mentioned in Gartner's Magic Quadrant for 3 times, right? And if we talk about specifically in India, we are serving more than 5,000 customers across verticals. So some of our key customers across verticals, so we are serving the likes of Delivery, Swiggy, Toyota, Shopify, HCL, Cisco. Some of our customers, esteemed customers, but yeah, like I mentioned, apart from these, we are also serving a lot more customers. Talking about the offerings from Freshworks, so this is our product portfolio, and like I just said, I'll be talking about a couple of offerings. Overall, we cater to 3 segments. One is your customer support, customer experience, or your citizens experience, which is specific to, let's say, PSUs or the government organizations, where we have a customer support software by the name Customer Service Suite. So I'll talk about it in more detail in the upcoming slides. Second is the sales and marketing automations, a sales CRM, which may or may not fit into PSUs or government organizations, but yeah, from a offering standpoint, to enhance the sales automations, marketing automations, customer journeys, we also provide a sales CRM. And then talking about the employee experience, which is for the internal employees, which yes, most of us or most of you as people managers, as leaders, they face on a daily basis, how your employees, they are trying to reach out to you in case of any grievance, internal grievance, if they want to reach out to IT, finance, or HR. So for those kind of scenarios or use cases, we have the Freshservice as an offering, right? And all of this is on a single platform, which is a Neo platform, where you have AI. We are investing a lot in AI, and all these products, they have these AI capabilities, modern AI capabilities, which I'll talk about in the upcoming slides, which is by the name Freddy AI, our inbuilt in-house developed AI engine. And also talking about the marketplace apps, so we have, like I'm talking about these 3 offerings, right? But when it comes to integrating, or when it comes to talking to some third-party applications which you may have internally, right? It can be a CRM, it can be a telephony, or it can be any other app which is developed in-house, right? So we have a marketplace as well, where we have more than 1,000 apps listed already, and you have out-of-the-box pre-built available integrations with all those apps, right? But when it comes to some internal apps that your team or your development team may have developed for some internal use cases, in those cases, custom apps can be built as well. And your own team, we have a developer portal where your own team can log in, can develop your own apps, right, based on your use cases. And they can also be a part of the forums where they can look for any assistance, any guidance while they are developing those apps. And the advantage that comes with this platform is the conversations, the analytics, the administration experience, the developer experience, all this comes with a unified data, right? So even if you have different teams using different products from Freshworks, all of that is on a single platform, right? And the data is unified. So a team working on product A has a visibility of, let's say, what is happening, or whether the customer has reached out to us on platform or product B, right? So as a agent, as a customer support agent, I'll have that visibility of the data. So Gen AI. Gen AI is the talk of the town these days, right? Everybody is talking about generative AI ever since ChatGPT has come up, and everybody wants to know that what everyone is doing in Gen AI, right? So, what was the world without Gen AI? So that's what we understand. That's what we discovered once Gen AI came into picture, once ChatGPT came into pictures, right? That it was a frustrating experience for the customers or the citizens when they are trying to reach out to a government organization for any kind of support, or a business for any kind of a support, right? It also made the agents a little inefficient because they were spending too much time in those activities which could have probably been handled with the help of AI or self-service. Similarly, logging insights into performance, so lacking insights into performance where, again, as a business, as a leader or as a manager, they were unable to measure the agent's performance in an efficient way. And in the end, all of this leads up to the high costs, right? Now, if we talk about what happens when Gen AI comes into picture, right? So what we see, or what we visualize is that there could be a 70% increase in resolutions that can be automated without any manual intervention. Similarly, there can be a 60% increase in agents time saving. Right, we can save that agent's time who are right now probably spending too much time on some mundane task, right, which can be automated. 70% in reduction in the time of data analytics, right? So you have quick insights into the data, right? You have those dashboards, reporting capabilities which are available, and you have those quick insights into those data, right? And overall, it will help in reducing the cost of the businesses or the government organizations who are running these processes. So now I'll talk about Customer Service Suite, which is a customer support software from Freshworks, right? And again, it can be, for example, for a PSU bank or let's say for a ministry, right? How your citizens or how your customers, they can reach out to you whenever they are facing any kind of issues, right? Right. So this is where the customer service suite comes into picture, right? It's a customer support software which caters to all the communication channels. When I say communication channels, so it enables your customers, your citizens to reach out to you via their preferred channel of communication, right? When I say preferred channel of communication, so it can be either WhatsApp, right? They can just send in a hi and they can start interacting with the business, right? Or they can reach out to you through, let's say, social media. If you're present on social media, it can be enabled on Facebook Messenger, the likes of Instagram, emails, SMS, right? Or even for that matter, voice as a channel can be added on this particular product, right? And what it helps is that with the help of Gen AI and all the ticketing functionalities, all the ticketing features that we have, you can automate self-service, right? You can have bots. When I just spoke of WhatsApp, where your citizens, that they can reach out to you. On top of WhatsApp, you can enable a chatbot where some basic queries can be deflected with the help of chatbot, and only the important concerns which probably cannot be taken care by a bot, where probably a field visit is required or an engineer's visit is required, right? Those kind of queries can be routed to a live agent, and then live agents, they can again. With the help of the AI capabilities that we have in the product, which helps in enhancing their productivity, where they can improve the quality of messages that they are sending, right? They can rephrase a text whenever just like the ChatGPT that I was talking about. Once an agent types a message, they can rephrase it in a more professional tone. They can rephrase it. They can summarize the entire conversation for their future references, right? And on top of it, the agents can also make smarter decisions, and with the help of AI, you can have some proactive insights, right? And the recommendations. When I say proactive insights and recommendations, there can be an agent assist bot, for example, where when the agent is interacting with a citizen or a customer, right, the bot gives suggestions to the agent that, okay, this is the problem that the customer is facing. So probably these could be the options, or these could be the few resolutions that you can share with the customer, right? So those can be the scenarios. And this is the overall view, overall picture of how customer service suite basically looks like. So from the customer standpoint or from the citizen standpoint, they can reach out to you, their preferred channel of communication. Like I mentioned, it can be web chat, it can be mobile phones, social media, right? Emails, SMS. Similarly, from the agent's standpoint, we have the Freddy AI again, the AI engine that runs at the back end, which helps them providing quality responses to the citizens or the customers, which helps them in providing contextual resolution to the customers and quick resolution to the customers. And from the admin side, again, you have the Freddy Copilot, we call Freddy Copilot, where again, the AI suggests, or it will suggest your administrators that what kind of changes you can make to the current setup. So for example, they might, the Freddy Copilot will give you suggestions that, okay, these are the top 3 concerns that have been raised by the citizens or the customers in the last 1 month. So based on that, probably you can create a new chatbot flow, and it will also give you that flow, right? And then you can just approve that flow and you can just deploy that flow on the fly. So it will be as seamless as that for your administrators to deploy the solution or use the solution. And then on top of that, you have a chatbot builder, right? The chatbot that I'm talking about, where you have that flows that you can build. So again, it's a very, very low code chatbot builder. You don't need any developer kind of skills to develop that chatbot. You can just log into the interface and you can just create a chatbot on the fly. And again, when we talk about self-service, so you can again seamlessly you can enable the self-service across channels. The channels that I was talking about, you can centralize you can have a centralized knowledge base where you can keep it as a repository of all the articles or the FAQs which the customers are frequently asking, right? And then the chatbot can go through that, can refer to that knowledge base and give relevant information to the citizens or the customers. So basically, the chatbot has the capability to crawl through the entire knowledge base and provide the relevant information to the customers. Again, this is about the agent productivity which I just spoke of. I'll just quickly jump to the Freshservice part. So Freshservice is the product that I was talking about, which is for the internal employee reference, right? So it is basically an ITSM tool which will enable your agents, or which enables you as a business to take care of your internal employee queries, right? So as a business, you receive these kind of queries, majorly from related to IT, finance. It can be related to facilities. It can be related to HR, right? So how you automate it, right? So Freshservice is that ITSM tool. It's again an intuitive ITSM tool which has this incident management, change management, project management, asset management, release management, all these modules built in a single platform or a single product, right? And based on your use cases, you can probably use any of those modules, right? So this is the centralized employee support that I was talking about. You can have a portal, a web portal where your employees can log in and raise a relevant request. It can be a service request, which can be provided in the form of a service catalog. It will give a shopping-like experience where you can list your offerings, or not offerings, I would say, but the devices or the services that you're providing to your employees, like laptops, desktops, mouse, LAN, etc. And they can just place a request from there, right? Self-service can be deflected again with the help of knowledge base, like I mentioned. Similarly, here also we can have a knowledge base, and self-service can be enabled where your employees, they can directly refer to that knowledge base, and without having to go through a bot or without having to go to the chatbot or the IT team, they can just get a resolution from the knowledge base itself. We can botify. When I say botify, again, chatbot can sit on top of this offering as well, where initially the employee support or employee queries can be handled with the help of bot, and then the more complex queries can go to the team, right? I was talking about project management. So project management is another tool where you can keep a track how your team is handling any of those projects. You can build analytics on top of that, right, and keep a track of the entire project journey. I was also talking about the asset management. So asset management is again one of the modules that comes with a Freshservice, where you can upload and list down all your assets. You can keep a track which asset is aging, how much, to which employee it is assigned, when it was assigned, whether it needs a replacement or not. It similarly has a contract management module as well, where you can keep it as a repository of all your contracts with vendors, and it will notify you whenever that contract is expiring or whether it needs a renewal. Just one of the success stories with our customers in London, where they were facing challenges with their previous ITSM tool, which was pretty old, I would say, right, and was using some legacy technologies. But when it came to our solution, they had an adoption of 300% when it came to the web portal, and then they were able to deflect a lot of queries with the help of knowledge base, and only the complex queries were handled by the agents. Right. So I hope I was able to convey the message, what Freshworks is all about, and I look forward to connect with each one of you outside. Thank you.